Hello there, everyone. This is Cody, or as I go by, either Code or Riddy. You can call me any one of those three. And I am one of the co-creators of Film Bros Pictures. Currently, the other one, Matthew, is not here at this very moment. Um, but I thought I would do a really quick few-minute video. It may actually be longer, but I thought I'd do a quick video. Just explaining, just updating the channel. This is the first ever actual update for this channel, so I'm gonna try and make it brief. I might ramble on a lot, and if so, I am sorry. But I thought I'd update you all, the very few people that actually watch this channel, about what is going on. So, as of right now, we have 6 videos on our YouTube channel. The first one is an MCU fan film that I made mostly by myself. I did have Matt help with some camera work. There was one scene where I did everything myself. It was just me by myself. But he did help me quite a bit. And right now that video does have 48 views, which is not too bad. That is pretty good for a start. And then we have 2 trailers. One that's just a trailer, one that's a final trailer. For a project that we did called Element, which both of those got 2 views. And then Element, the actual short film, which was actually a class project, as well as kind of like the startup for a series that I really wanted to do that has nothing to do with those characters in that specific short film, but goes with similar ideas that are in the short film. And yeah, that was a class project. I did really good in it. I got a really good grade for that, and that has 24 views right now. That's honestly, right now, my favorite project. That may change, but that right now is my favorite project. Next is a film that actually Matthew directed. It's just 3 minutes long. It's called Soldier's Side. It's about 9 minutes long. No, it's 3 minutes long. It has 9 views. I'm sorry. And the last video we uploaded was actually my doing. It is a cover for a song made by Daft Punk called Instant Crush. And I know it's not the best. It's not that good, but there's room for improvement. And I really, in the future, want to update that and make it better and even make a music video for it once I have better recording software and better music software and better music skills. Because I want to do more music. But at the same time, I also want to do more films. I want to do both. But that has 9 views on it too, so that's pretty good. So right now, we do have a total of 94 views on the entire channel as a whole, which is not too bad for a start. And we have 5 subscribers as the time this is being recorded. I just gave you guys an update of the current status of our channel. That won't happen again. Not to that extent. But as of right now, we're not... and we haven't uploaded a video in about 2 months, and there's a reason for that. One is that I've been very busy trying to get my driver's license and preparing for college. 2, Matthew has recently gotten a job, which he only works like 3 days out of the 7 days of the week. So, and then there's also means of transportation, which has been very difficult because I live with family members, of course. So, and I don't have my license just yet, at least not my full license. I'm about to have my intermediate license really soon. But I don't have my full license, so when it comes to transportation, it is really hard to get Matthew over so we can film stuff. Now, there are a bunch of stuff that I could do on my own, but the thing is the quality may not be as good, which kind of bums me out because I want to make more content, and I've always loved doing stuff on my own sometimes, but I want to create the best content that I can, at least in the long run. Maybe not right away, because that's not possible. But me and Matt are getting better with trying to film stuff and actually edit it and also upload it. We actually do have a few projects that we can upload. There is another Deconator cover that I did just recently do for another song, which you guys will see. Again, I just listened to it. It's not the best, but compared to the Instant Crush video, it's not actually that bad. It's either just as good or a little bit better. So I'm getting better. It's mostly just like trying to mix vocals with the instrumentals that I do. That's always been a challenge for me, which I really want to learn how to do so I can make my music very good. But there will be another video of a song. Maybe I'll make a music video out of it instead of just having like a picture. But that should be up on the channel within like the next week or two. That is if I decide not to make a music video for it. If I feel like making a music video for it, that'll be out in like a month at most. So yeah, there is also another short film that we just finished filming. I will not say what it is. You guys will have to find out for yourself. It should be uploaded in the next week. I just have to add like music and sound effects and touch up the color correction, and that should be done and over with. And that should be up within a few days to a week or so. So you guys will be getting that very, very soon. And I'm very excited to do it. It's one of our best projects. In me and Matthew's collective opinion. We've done really well with that. So I'm very excited for you guys to see that. It is another fan film, so it will not be monetized just because we don't own the characters. Well, we own one of them, but the other character that we have in there, we do not own. That is owned by another huge company, which you guys will see, and you guys will understand why I cannot monetize the video, because even if I did monetize the video, and technically I do have the rights to it, to do that, I feel it's not right. Even if it's, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not even okay to monetize a video with a character that you can't even use for commercial whatever. But even if it is legal or whatever, I just don't feel it right to be able to do that. We also don't even have monetization privileges anyway, because we don't have a high subscriber account. But anyway, but I just feel that it's not right to monetize it anyway, because of course the character belongs to this big corporation, and I don't want to just use it just to get a bunch of cash grabs, which is why none of my song covers and none of my fan films are ever monetized. It's because I feel that I do not have the rights to them, because I know I don't really have the rights to them, so I just make it so they're always demonetized, so I do not make any money off of them. But we're working on also making some original content so we can make money once we have enough subscribers and views, so that, you know, we can have monetization. We can be able to use that money to put it into more bigger projects that we really want to do to give you guys a more entertaining experience with our channel in the future to come. And we also are going to be working on skits. Those can usually be done like a couple of times. Like, we could usually get them done, like 3 of them done in like 2 days. But since we were working on a big project last time Matthew was over, we only got 1 short skit done, which was really good. I'm really happy to be showing you that one. That should be up sometime after the fan film comes out, or sometime around that time. It should not take that long to edit and get onto the channel. We also have 2 other skits that we filmed many, many months ago when our camera quality was just not that good. And if you guys want us to upload, we're probably going to upload it anyway, just so we can get some views or whatever. But they are just 2 short skits that are just like a minute-ish long. They're not like great, but they're just something to add more videos onto our channel and just get out there, because we've been wanting to upload them for a while, but we didn't really have a platform to put it on until we had this channel created, which is why we created the channels, just so we could just make content and just kind of put it up there. So I will be putting those up very, very soon. They're already edited. They've been edited for months, but we just haven't really done anything with them. But those can be easily edited. Those can be like easily just like looked over and uploaded right on the spot. And you should get those within like a couple of days to like a week. Like, you will get those very, very soon. Other than that, we do not have any other projects, but we are planning for other projects, like skits and short films and fan films that we really want to do, just to get them out of the way. I have ideas, he has ideas, we both collectively have ideas. We have bigger projects that we really, really want to do, but we need 1, more experience, 2, more money, and 3, more people, which kind of correlates with the money thing, because if you want more people, you're going to have to be able to pay for them unless they're willing to work for you without pay, which there aren't a lot of people that I know that would probably want to do that. I do know a couple of people who would love to work with me without pay, just because they've really wanted to be in some of my projects, or they just really wanted to be in film. So I could definitely quickly grab those people and just have them do stuff with us, do some skits, do some short films, or whatever, whenever we're able to. Now, like I said before, the only like real actual like problem with everything is transportation, because it's really hard to get, because I have to also be mindful that there are people that I live with in this house, family members that I live with in this house, and I don't like to stress them at all with going in to get these people and bring them over and annoy them to have to like bring them back and all that. So that's why I'm waiting until I have my full license in almost a year now. So I can just go in and grab them, bring them over, film a few scenes, and then bring them back home. So that is going to be a while before we can work on any like big, like groundbreaking shit. But I'm hoping that once I get to that point, we will make the best content that we can. Now, I am going to be starting college, so which means that I'm probably going to be busy with like homework and stuff for like the next couple of months for my first semester. I do have days off, including the weekends, of course, so whenever I have nothing to do, whenever there's just nothing going on like at all, then I will probably be able to have Matt over to make a couple of skits at a time every month or so, whenever neither of us are busy or anything. So that really is just like the thing, is that like we want to make a lot of stuff, but there's also time management and like transportation management, like all that. But we want to make more content. We just haven't, because we haven't had a lot of time to even hang out. And even when we did, we kind of just like, we wanted to work on like other stuff besides film and music or whatever, because there were some other stuff that we really wanted to do and get over with. But we are working hard to get better at focusing on the channel, but we also do have to focus on our personal lives too. So please try and understand that. Of course, I don't really have too much of a personal, I have nothing that goes on in my life, but Matt certainly does. So I respect his personal life, as I always have for like more than a decade now. I've known him for years, and he respects mine as well, and so on and so forth. So time management is our greatest enemy, as well as transportation. But once we are able to battle that, I would say in the next year or so, around between the next year and year and a half, we should have a very stable filming schedule-ish. And we should have at least a couple more people working with us to help us with other stuff. And we should be able to produce the best content that we can with the equipment we have. And hopefully I will also get a job soon. And with that, I will be able to use my money not only to, provide for myself as well eventually when I start living on my own, but I can use it for film projects and music projects and film equipment and such. So we can create the best content possible for the channel. I'd say give us a year and a half to get to that point. So for the next year and a half, you're going to get content. It's just not going to be quite the best that we can do because of 1, time management, and 2, transportation management, and 3, not having enough money or whatever, as well as experience and people. So once we get all those challenges out of the way, which we should have out of the way by the next year or so, then we should be good to go, and we can make the best content possible. Because I have so many ideas that I want to do, but I can't. Not with the stuff that we have going on right now. But I have so many ideas for such bigger projects that I really want to do. And I'm so excited to be able to work on them as soon as I can. But I just have to battle those complications that we have to go through because we're young. I still have to get through college. He eventually is going to get through college. He's got a job. I'm eventually getting a job. But once we battle those and work out a schedule, we should be just fine. Because, while I want to make this, Matt may not want to make this his full lifestyle, I most certainly do. I want making content, whether it's in a movie theater or on a computer screen. I want to make content to entertain people. That's always been my dream for the past all my life is to entertain people and to give people an amazing experience, whether it's in their home or in a movie theater. I want people to have a great entertaining experience, and I want people to fall in love with characters and story and lore and such. I just find that so exciting, to have to be able in the future to have people who care about the things that you make. Well, it takes a lot of experience and knowledge and skill to get to that point. I want to make that a point that I want to get to. And I believe that I can. But it takes time. And I am actually going to college for this stuff. Well, not right off the bat, but eventually. Because I am taking 2 years in a community college to get all the basic stuff out of the way. And then the next 2 years I'll be in a program where I will be, for 4 semesters, I will be learning about commercial video and music maybe and whatever. With that said, I think that's everything that I need to say in this update. But, just whoever actually watches our channel, be very patient with us. We do have a lot of content that we will be uploading within the next couple of weeks to the next month. And hopefully soon I will have Matt over to make more skits and maybe another short film so we can get those out too very, very soon, so we can keep a somewhat steady upload schedule, so we can at least build some form of a fan base, so we can actually, not only can we have people who care about what we make, but we can also use the watch time once we get enough subscribers and views to be able to make money, to use that money to make better content. You see where I'm going with this? It's a cycle. It really is. A lot of people who are on YouTube do keep making videos on a constant schedule. They do it for money. Not 100%, but part of it is because of the money, because it is a job. And it's just like working for a movie theater or you know what I mean? Working for a production company. They do it so they can make the money, but then they use that money to keep making more films so they can entertain people. That's basically what YouTubers do, in a sense, unless they're douchebags. Which not all of them are, but there are a few. I will not name them. But I want to be one of those YouTubers that uses the money for the greater good of the channel rather than my own self-needs. Because technically my self-need is to make more content. Because I really want to make more content. I am super passionate about this line of work, and I want to make more. I don't know if I'm going to be on YouTube forever. I hope at some point I can move on to also making things for the cinema, whether I'm an editor or a director or whatever. or an actor, because I really want to get into acting. My acting has been getting better. My acting has been decent for the past few years, but it could most certainly be better, and I'm hoping that I can work on that both in college and also just in my personal life. Just practice to make it better, to be a better actor, and then be a better director, editor, writer, and such. So, with that, that is all I have to say. So, be patient with us. We have more content coming in these next couple of weeks, and hopefully, whenever Matt's over, we can film more stuff to make more content to upload as well. Our upload schedule is going to be very wonky for the next year or so until we get everything straightened out, and we're on a better schedule. But until then, be very patient with us. You will get content, just it'll be very much at random. But thank you guys so much for listening to me. I have no idea what picture is on the screen. It might just be the Film Bros logo, or something else, I don't know. But thank you guys so much for listening to me. I'm hoping that we can get things done as soon as possible. We're also thinking about making a podcast whenever we do get a very steady filming schedule. So once we do get on that, we will make a podcast where you can just hear stories about us, hear about ideas that we have for films, and see how you guys may like it, and so on and so forth. Maybe news, I don't know. Maybe the weather for our local weather for no reason, I don't know. But it'll be a podcast nonetheless that I'm very excited to be able to do, because we've been wanting to do a podcast for a while, and we can finally almost do it. So, again, thank you guys for listening. This is the end now. I hope to make more amazing content in the future, and in the far future, make the best content that I possibly can ever in my lifetime. So, thank you, and we'll see you soon.